Hello everyone. I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. If you want to find the video lectures, please subscribe to the channel for more relevant videos. Today the topic of our lesson is Pothole. This lesson has been written by Nicholas Horsburgh. At the end of the lesson, the students will be able to know about the author, read the text with correct pronunciation, to improve their vocabulary, and to answer the questions given in the exercise. First, about the author. Nicholas Horsburgh is an ELT expert, educational consultant, and resource person. After completing his higher studies abroad, he worked in close association with his father, David Horsburgh. He is the author of several successful courses in English and other subjects that are currently used by numerous schools across Pakistan and India. Words meanings. The first word is stuck. It means to become fixed in a place. The second word is blazing. It means shining brightly and hot. Kindergarten, a nursery school. Compost. It means a mixture of leaves and manure used to improve soil. Finally, it means at last or at the end. Wiping, cleaning or drying with a piece of cloth. Gapping, it means wide open. Gutter, a channel at the edge of a street or road. Oncoming, coming nearer. Propped up, supported by placing something against or beneath. Shrubs, small woody plants. Sheltering, taking cover from rain, wind, or sunshine. Victim, it means a person who suffers injury or is harmed. Now I am going to read the text of the lesson. Faiza looked out of her bedroom window. Another car was stuck in the road. The driver and an older man were changing one of the front wheels. Faiza watched as the men worked in the blazing sunshine. A woman and two children were sitting beside the road under a tree, sheltering from the sun. Faiza switched on her computer. She opened her calendar and began making notes on a sheet of paper. So many accidents in just 2 weeks, said Faiza to herself. Something must be done. The road is too dangerous for the children of the kindergarten next door. Faiza looked out of the window again. The men had fixed the wheel and were wiping their hands on some old rags. The woman and children were inside the car. Soon the car drove away. The big pothole on the road, like a gaping mouth, waited darkly for its next victim. Faiza returned to her computer and wrote a letter. A week went by. 3 weeks went by. Faiza waited every day for a reply to her letter. No reply came. Every day, Faiza made a new entry in her accident log. Auto stuck. Cyclist falls into gutter. Man injured. Baskets fall into road. Lorry has a puncture. That's enough, said Faiza to herself. I'm not waiting a moment longer. Faiza found a basket and filled it with soil from her garden. She packed some compost into a bag. She carefully dug out a few small flowering shrubs and put them in a bag. She fitted an old watering can with water. Then she found 3 long lengths of wood and some board pins. She placed the items near her front door. Back in her room, Faiza found 3 large sheets of card. She began to write and draw on them. In the evening, Faiza collected all the things and took them onto the side of the road. She fixed 2 of the sheets of the card to 2 pieces of wood. She propped them up with stones. at each end of the road. The road sign said, "Road closed." Faiza went back to the big pothole and emptied the basket of soil into it. She added the compost and mixed it all together. She planted the shrubs and watered them. Then she pushed the third piece of wood into the soil and pinned the last sheet of card to it. And it was a colorful sign. Faiza removed the road closed sign and went home. She looked out of the window. There was no pothole on the road now. In its place was a lovely little garden. Soon a large crowd gathered. People stopped to look. The children from kindergarten stopped to look. When traffic passed by, drivers smiled and slowed down. They drove carefully round the garden. The next morning, a man with a camera arrived. He took lots of photos of Faiza's pothole garden. Shortly after that, the pictures appeared in the newspaper. The chief of police arrived to have a look. Even the mayor came. Faiza's little garden was moved to the side of the road. The pothole was finally filled and a shiny new surface was put on the road. The garden today is called Faiza Garden and it is full of lovely flowering shrubs. Questions and answers. Question 1. What happened to the car that Faiza saw from the window? It was stuck in the road and needed to have a tire changed. Question 2. When did a traffic jam occur and why? The traffic jam occurred on 1st August because there was a big pothole in the road. Question 3. How many accidents had taken place in 2 weeks? 9 accidents had taken place in 2 weeks. Question 4. Which words are used to describe the pothole? The pothole is described as big, like a gaping mouth, waiting for its next victim. Question 5. Which things did Faiza collect? Faiza collected a basket, soil, compost, small flowering shrubs, a watering can full of water, 3 long lengths of wood, some board pins and 3 large sheets of card. Question 6. Where did Faiza place the 3 signs that she had made? Faiza placed 1 sign at each end of the road. Then she placed the 3rd sign in the pothole garden. Question 7. What made Faiza take action to fill the pothole? Give as many reasons as you can. She was worried about the safety of the children in the kindergarten next door. She had seen a lot of accidents. She had written a letter to ask for help and had not received any reply or help. Question 8. Make a list of the types of accidents that took place because of the pothole. There are a range of accidents. Vehicles get stuck. There are crashes and swerves that lead to crashes, damage to vehicles, a cart loses its load, auto stuck, cyclist falls into gutter, man gets injured, baskets fall into the road, lorry has a puncture. Dear students, I hope that you would have learned all the points given in this video. Thank you very much. Goodbye.